How's it going, Stallions? Stallion Games reporting in. Before we start this video, I want to quickly tell you guys that I do now have a Discord group chat. At the moment it's not very active due to it being just 3 to 4 members in there, but I would like to give you guys an invitation to join our Discord group and be a part of the Stallion army. Link to the group chat will be down below in the description. Now to the meat and potatoes of this video. Why I believe the physical discs are better than having DLC versions of a game. Of course, I will be talking about both in this video, as well as explaining why one is better or worse than the other. Also, this is just my opinion, so if you wish to share your opinion on the matter, please feel free to do so in the comments below. With the rise of new generation consoles, I have noticed an increase of DLC purchase for video games. Not added content to a video game, like extra maps or anything like that, the actual game. Customers go to the Xbox Marketplace or PlayStation Store and purchase their desired games as a DLC from there. So why is this a bad thing, you ask? Well, it's actually not a bad thing. It is your money and it is your right to choose how you wish to spend it. However, this method of purchasing your video games through DLC content is very dangerous. To start off, I will talk about physical discs and why they are a much safer and better way of purchasing your video games. For starters, when you have a physical copy of the game, it is yours to keep. You don't sign any license agreements or anything of that matter. The game is yours to keep. Now why do I say this, you ask? Well, I'll explain that once we get to the DLC part of this video. Secondly, when you have a physical disc, you can let a friend or family member from who you truly trust borrow said game so that they can play it, without the need of them needing to borrow your account and putting said account in danger of lost data or worse, profile theft. Thirdly, physical discs are just a better way to show off your video game collection in general. You don't really have to go through all of that trouble of turning on your Xbox or PlayStation just to show your video game collection to your friends or family. They could just see the physical copy. Finally, physical discs just make good flying saucers. You throw them and they just fly. You can't really do that with DLC games, can you? Now that I have given you some of the reasons as to why physical discs are a more secure and better way of video game purchasing, let's talk about DLC purchasing. DLC stands for downloadable content, which means it is anything you download from any store. Doesn't really have to be a game. The good things about purchasing games using the DLC method are as follows. They don't take any physical space. They can be shared with a long-distance friend or family member through a process known as license transfer or license share. That's it. That's pretty much all the good things that I could possibly think about when making a purchase for a video game using the DLC method. Here are the reasons why purchasing games through DLC is a really bad idea. Hey, remember when I told you guys that when you purchase a physical copy of the game, it is yours to keep? Well, that's not exactly the case when it comes to buying a game through DLC purchasing. You see, some games have some sort of policy or license agreement that they can make you accept before you can play the game. Little do people know that that agreement or policy is for you to surrender the right to own the game. Upper Echelon Gamers, a YouTube channel with over 2,000 subscribers, explains this better than I probably could. Check out their channel, link will be down below in the description of this video. But basically what they mention in their video is that you don't really own any DLC purchase games, due to the simple fact that the games are stationed in multiple online servers, which means that if something were to happen to said server, say the servers went down, you won't be able to play your purchased game, even if it's a single player offline game. However, the most dangerous thing about buying a game or games through DLC purchase is the simple fact that you have to put in your credit card information and all of that important information that you try to keep away from others. Yes, companies have policies and equipment to protect such information, but it is never 100% certain. And in a world mostly governed by electronics now, it is easy for any hacker to infiltrate a company's database and possibly steal vulnerable information from thousands of customers. Looking at you, Sony. So in conclusion, that is my opinion on why physical copies of a game is a much better way and safer way of purchasing the actual game than the actual DLC purchase. Sure, disc gets scratches and can sometimes break, but in the end, you'll still have the game. That is all for this video, guys. Remember that this is just my opinion. Feel free to voice your opinion down below in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. And I am out. Peace.